from the SMB group, and I'm here today at HubSpot with Mike Volpe, who is the VP of Marketing. Hi, Mike.
Hi, how are you?
Great. Thank you for hosting us down here.
Oh, our pleasure.
And yeah, we're interested in hearing more about HubSpot so everybody can kind of get up to speed. Can you start by maybe giving us a thumbnail sketch of the company, how you got started, and what your solution's about?
Yeah, the real mission of HubSpot is we believe that marketing is changing, and how you need to do marketing, especially as a smaller or medium-sized company, is really changed. So people used to rely a lot on outbound marketing. Lots of trade shows, lots of print advertisements, these very, very interruptive cold calling, telemarketing techniques,
Right.
Very interruptive techniques where more and more,
we
I'm
all
sure.
hate them.
Yeah, we all hate them. I'm
Right.
sure you have a DVR, you fast forward through the ads, you mark all your emails as
Right.
spam and things like that. It's harder to reach us as consumers, either in the business or in the consumer sense. And what companies need to do today is think more about inbound marketing. What can you do to attract more people to your business using blogging, using search engine optimization, using social media, all those techniques to attract more people to you. And so what we've done at HubSpot is that's been our mission, is to help small and medium-sized companies be able to do that more effectively. And so we've created, starting when the company's founded 3.5 years ago, inbound marketing software.
Oh, well,
in order to
hold
do
on
that.
just a
Yeah.
minute, though. You
All right.
just mentioned all these things,
Yeah.
websites,
Yeah.
blogs, tweets, social
Yeah.
media, which is fine for those of us that are, in the industry
Yeah.
who've been kind
Yeah.
of, learning this, from the ground up. But the average small or medium business out there, how the heck do they figure out which of these vehicles they should use, how they should use them, and how do they not get overwhelmed? Does HubSpot help with any of that?
Yeah, I think what we've really found since the beginning is it's not only about providing software. So yes, we sell software, but we provide tons of educational resources. And all of our new customers work with one of our consultants. So we have these inbound marketing consultants that help onboard all of our new customers, educate them, and really walk them through our whole methodology of getting found, converting, and analyzing.
Okay, so if I was let's say I was a small business, maybe I'm a hair salon.
Yeah.
Tell me why this matters to me.
Well, so I think there's a lot of reasons why it matters for any small business, no matter what you do, and that's because the only way to grow and find more customers today is to attract them to you. So, more and more, again, those techniques that we're using before are probably working less and less effectively. And so if you want to attract more customers and get found more, you need to start to do these things because, by the way, your competition is probably starting to do them. And when people start to search for things or ask their friends for recommendations in social media, or they're reading articles about certain different industries, you want them to find you and not your competition.
Okay, so it sounds like you'll hold that small business's hand so they can get started and get up to speed. But especially today, obviously, the cost of these things, we all want to attract more customers and do better marketing, but most small companies don't have a lot of money to spend. Tell me, how I can try this without a lot of risk, and also then what are the ongoing costs?
Yeah. So we have a whole bunch of free tools and free resources. So if people just want to sort of dip their toe in the water, we have a bunch of free tools. Probably the one to really talk about right now is Website Grader.
Okay,
So if you
what's
go to
that?
so if you go to
Website
websitegrader.com, you can type in your URL of your website, and it'll give you for free about 2 minutes later a report, and it'll tell you your grade from 1 to 100, and it'll give you a bunch of feedback about what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. And so that's a great place to sort of start and dip your toe in the water, and a great place, it's totally free,
Right.
really easy to use. And then beyond that, we have a whole series of webinars and things like that, and educational seminars and lots of things that we do. And we have a whole educational resources actually at inboundmarketing.com that we created.
Okay.
It's a series of 14 webinars and actually a free certification in inbound marketing. So that's sort of like the free stuff. And then for companies that want to do a little bit more and actually want to use our software on an ongoing basis to kind of build their presence, that runs for anywhere from $250 per month up to $1,000 per month.
Okay.
So there's really sort of a wide range there.
Not some kind of astronomical price.
No.
Is there a free trial?
There's absolutely a free trial. So right off of our homepage, people can
Okay.
try it for free, and decide if you like it or not. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what have you found any patterns, like in either the size of businesses or the types of companies or customers that are really finding HubSpot to be valuable to them?
Yeah, I think there's really sort of two big themes there. The first one is companies that are looking to use the web for lead generation
Okay.
So if you're purely an e-commerce model and maybe selling things at a lower price point and just want people to fill up a shopping cart and
Right,
check out,
just
like
like a
Amazon or something,
commodity kind of vendor.
that's not as good of a fit for us. It's not really who we
Okay.
built the software for. Or if you're a media company and you're making money off of advertisements that are on your site, we're not as good of a fit for that. But anyone else who's looking to use the web for lead generation. So if you're any kind of a business consultant, or we've got law firms, we've got manufacturers, we've got software companies, we've got IT consultants, all sorts of different companies, over 2,000 companies using HubSpot.
Yeah.
As long as you're looking to use the web for lead generation, that's really sort
Sounds
of
like
the
it
first
would
one.
be great for services companies of
It's
all
great for
stripes,
services
from that
companies.
hair salon to the legal firm or the dental practice.
I think that's right. And then the second thing is you have to have be willing to put in some time and effort, because the software is not magic. You need to create some content. I wish it was magic, but no, we don't sell magic here at HubSpot.
No
Yeah,
magic.
I know.
Okay.
No magic here, but it does work. But you have to make a commitment to doing some online interaction through social media. And again, we have tools that help make that easier, but you still need to do it, and you need to do some creation of content as well. So either by, we actually have a network of outsourced bloggers that you can hire, or you can start to write some blog articles yourself. But without creating content, all of this, inbound marketing doesn't work.
Right.
And so those are the
Right.
two things that we look for customers in order to be really, really successful.
I was impressed when I came in here. Kirsten was showing me the different places people were sitting and all the developers and customer service people. And can you tell me a little bit about that customer service in more detail? I know you mentioned that they'll help a customer get going, but can you tell me kind of how they coach and mentor that business to make the most effective use of HubSpot and their inbound marketing?
Yeah, so again, we've had over 2,000 customers, and what we've done over time is really refined this process. So now we know that through a series of 8 consulting sessions that we do on the phone with all of our new customers, we have actually 8 different steps that we go through. And again, this has been refined over hundreds of times, and so we know exactly what the steps are that we need to do with all of our new customers and sort of get them from point A down to point B, C, D, and E in order to make them effective with the software. So we have a whole set of that, and you can actually learn a lot about it if you wanted to through our methodology. And that's actually at success.hubspot.com, where we have all that basically laid out.
So even if someone is not a HubSpot customer today, they can, and they want to start getting more acquainted with what they need to do to really take advantage of inbound marketing in general. Okay, that's great. Well, I really appreciate your time today, Mike. It was a pleasure to talk to you, and thank you again for joining us.